Good afternoon. Welcome to our latest live lunch performance on WKMS, brought to you by Just Hamburgers in Paducah. Today's guest, Wayne Harper and the Kentucky Sage Band. Wayne, welcome back.
Oh, it's great to be here again.
You were here before, just a man, his harmonica and his guitar, and you have returned with a group of crack musicians. Would you like to introduce your fellows?
Yeah, starting on my left, Mr. Derek Jones, Dr. Derek Jones, as a matter of fact. He's an outstanding multi-instrumentalist person. You get not many of those around, are they?
No, not that can play sax and banjo.
I guess we could say, well, thank goodness for that. Well, never mind. Danny Shepard on percussion in the back. Big smile on his face as usual. To my right is our elevated, upright bassist, Scott Thiele.
Playing elevated today.
He's non-elevated today. Okay, get that right.
And you guys have down row a new record. How long did it take to get that in the bag?
Well, the last time I played, I was working on the songs, and after that, I got really focused on it, and Scott and I started getting together on a weekly basis, developed the songs. It took us about 6 months, and we recorded it with Justin Patton here, and got it mastered out in Colorado at the Air Show, and got it produced. Now it's all over the place.
Well, it's some good stuff, and we're going to hear a lot of it today. What do you want to tell us about, I guess, Vanish is the first song you're going to play? Yeah,
Vanish is a song I wrote, multiple aspects of that song. Of course, last year we had the total lunar eclipse, the eclipsing red wolf moon. I wanted to commemorate that, and the night that happened, we went to Schimmerhorn at a great concert, and on the way back it was icing and snowing and blah, blah, blah. Had to get up in the middle of the night when the eclipse was happening and experience that. But yeah, it commemorates that, and it's also about recycling and taking the garbage out. Important things.
Well, they are very important. Well, it's my pleasure to present Wayne Harper and the Kentucky Sage Band.
1, 2, 3.
Last night will soon vanish from sight, but it changed things, that's for sure. Most of all, how we endure the eclipsing red wolf moon illuminates snow to rosy glow. Some of the things we think we know, we really don't know. Really don't know. you let Martin moan. Try and finish up some songs still on the cusp. Words like melting snow, always come and always go. That is some of what I know, some of what I know, some of what I know.
All right, Wayne Harper and his Kentucky Sage Band here on Live Lunch on this beautiful Friday. And the next song that you got lined up is a blues. It's Blues for Arnold Schultz. Is there a story behind this song, Wayne?
Yes, it's the story of West Kentucky musical styles. Mostly the country finger style or the thumb picking style that we called it. All those guys that do that trace back to the son of a former slave by the name of Arnold Schultz, and he was a very talented musician. He got the whole thumb picking thing going. Really, of course, thumbs have always been used in Spanish guitar, but he got that alternating thumb boom chick boom chick, called boom chick stuff. And the song says, people like Mose Rager, Kennedy Jones. Kennedy Jones, born 1900. He was the first person to actually use a thumb pick. He was born 1900, so you know the history going back. And then, of course, you have Merle Travis, famous. Of course, nobody's heard of Chet Atkins, right?
No, never, never.
And modern day, Tommy Emmanuel, friend of ours and a great musician. So it's tracing back to the origins of this style of music.
Well, let's hear it.
All right. Far West Kentucky, Ohio River, flat bottom boats, oh, they deliver all kind of stuff all around the world. Flow coal back down to the Mississippi River, then on to New Orleans. A decade on one of them boats, a man named Arnold Schultz, on Ohio County, Kentucky, 1886. Learned to play the guitar, time he's 14 years old. Never been figured on before. Arnold played with the ragtime, jazzy blues feel, taught by his uncle, and that's a big deal. Learned to pick new tunes, quick and easy as a mule. Soon he was inspiring many people in the guitar playing field. Kennedy Jones and Merle Travis, they blew off Breaker, Everly and Chet Atkins. They Tommy Emmanuel playing that style, no jive. Gonna keep that style alive, keep that style alive.
Blues for Arnold Schultz. Wayne Harper and the Kentucky Sage Band here on Live Lunch. That's a true story song, Wayne.
Very true. Every word of it.
I believe it. The next song you have is the title track. I mean, do you believe that the title cut kind of is the thesis statement for the whole album? Do you subscribe to that point of view?
I think it is, because it tells a story of a country boy with his father learning about work. Yeah. And you have this idea when you're kids you can do anything, right? If my daddy can do it, I'm going to do it. And even though you're about knee-high to a duck, you try and you find out that you can't hardly stand it. It's tough. But you, at the same time, you learn perseverance and sticking with it, And so growing up in the country, back when we did a lot of stuff by hand, you learned skills that I'm not going to say this is nostalgia about it. It's not that it's that relevant today, but it's wonderful stuff to kind of keep in touch with, and keep kind of close at hand if you ever need it. Mm-hmm. So this is Down Road. Ready?
Yep.
Maybe 5 or 6 years old, I followed my daddy down to the field where the corn was grown. We planted in the spring, he hoed all summer, trying to keep the weeds from taking over, so there'd be ears when the stalks turned brown. When the stalks turned brown. By the wagon and his tongue, the change from the haze didn't help the situation. Had to bend over to pick the corn and throw it up in the wagon. By the end of the day, your tail is really dragging. It's really dragging on the down road. Look at the stars in the night. Brief moments are all we have in this life. Brief moments, just look at the stars in the night sky.
if you can't afford an elevator, then you have to use the scoop to offload the corn. Keeping up with the WDL shimmer with the two-row mound picker ain't nothing but a hard road to hoe. On the narrow, on the narrow, on the narrow. Brief moments are all that we have in this life. Brief moments, just look at the stars in the sky. Brief moments are all we have in this life. Brief moments, just look at the stars in the night sky.
Yeah, you're listening to Wayne Harper and the Kentucky Sage Band here on Live Lunch, and we've got more right after this.
It's Friday, March 6th. Murray State's Alpha Psi Omega presents the one-act play Tracks by Peter Tarsi. This production follows 10 people from all over the country who find themselves in a dirty subway station after their deaths. Showtimes are this Saturday night at 7:30 and Sunday afternoon at 3. Madisonville North Hopkins High School presents Narnia the Musical on March 27th and 28th at Madisonville Community College. The musical is based on C.S. Lewis's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe and tells the story of the unique enchanted world filled with creatures and spirits of myth and fable. Showtimes are at 7 both nights with an additional Sunday showing at 2. And the annual Owl Weekend at Lake Barkley State Park will be held April 3rd and 4th. Included in the weekend activities will be an owl prowl and nighttime entertainment. You can see more community events at WKMS.org.
More and more parents have sent their children across the Texas-Mexico border alone to escape dangerous conditions, and their children struggle with that choice.
I'm happy because I left the child shelter. I'm sad because I can't see my family.
One father and son who made that difficult decision this afternoon on All Things Considered from NPR News.
Listen today from 3 to 5:30 on WKMS, celebrating 50 years on the air.
We appreciate support from our listeners and from Terrapin Station at 920 South 12th Street in the Bel Air Shopping Center in Murray. A community gathering place, Terrapin Station offers CDs, incense, and vinyl records, and now also showcases a wide variety of CBD products, including tincture. Terrapin Station is open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 until 7. And support for Live Lunch comes from Paducah's Just Hamburgers, now with 2 locations, open 6 days a week. Just Hamburgers serves fresh and made-to-order burgers, fried chicken tenders, sides, and desserts. There's information about their weekly special burger and more on Facebook at Just Hamburgers. You're listening to Live Lunch here on Sounds Good on this Friday. Our guest is Wayne Harper and the Kentucky Sage Band. And Wayne, I love unexpected saxophone. And on that title cut we just heard, we got a rip-roaring sax solo on it. How do you decide when it's time for some saxophone?
I'll leave it up to Providence. Well, actually, it's like the very first song we did. I heard banjo on that song before we had a banjo, and I said to Scott Thiele, I said, I'm hearing a banjo on the song because we've been working on it. And he said, well, I know a banjo player.
Oh, he knows a lot of banjo players.
Well, yeah, but anyway, he said
the one that lived the closest. I guess.
He said, I know a banjo player, and he also plays saxophone and guitar and clarinet, and he just kept going on and on. I said, well, that sounds like a guy we need in the band. And then when we recorded that song, we didn't have saxophone in it, but I kept hearing clarinet or sax. And so anyway, it's kind of like a thing you just kind of hear it in your head, and the unexpectedness of it. You hear a banjo song. Of course, Derek said he never thought he'd be playing a banjo and saxophone on the same gig.
I never thought anybody would play the banjo and the saxophone, period.
Try to find a saxo-playing banjo player.
Oh, my goodness. Well,
Not many of us.
well, I think you did good getting him in the group, definitely. You going to play Alchemy for us next?
Yeah, we're going to play Alchemy.
What's the story behind this song?
Sitting right over there on the couch.
Uh-oh. Better play it good.
I'm going to try real hard.
All right.
Your love is just right for me. In your life is where I want to be. Your love deeper than the deepest sea. Our life together is alchemy. Our time fruitful as an apple tree. Our love into eternity. I recall after the fall, leaves changing from green to red. Fruit ripening and falling on our heads. Your love, it's just right for me. Your love, deeper than the deepest sea. Some people wanna call it quits. Their life can't make sense of it. Better find a niche and stay with it. I recall after the fall, leaves changing from green to red. Fruit ripening and falling on our heads. Your love, it's just right for me. Your love, deeper than the deepest sea. That was pretty.
That was good. I think you did it right.
And I will clarify, It's my wife, Catherine, sitting on the couch.
Not the couch.
Not the couch. I want to make that very clear. Really, she is awesome. So much of what I do is encouraged and assisted and facilitated by her love, and it's just awesome.
You gonna play us a rag next?
Yeah.
What makes a good rag?
It goes back to those old chord progressions and the time. I think it's got to really jump, and it can't be too long because you'd wear people out if there's on the dance floor. Right, Scott? Yeah, and when the last time I played, coming across the bridge, I thought of the title for this song. I hadn't got the words yet, but we played it last time as the takeout, or the outtake when we were going out. So anyway, we got some word for it. Got some hidden meanings in it too.
All right.
2, 3, 4.
Sometimes I find myself stumbling down this road, stumbling by the nature of my load. Just when I get back from on the ground, I've been distracted by one the sound, and look out, mama, here I go, here we go. Baby came around the house the other day, said he could use some help with his baby. Sounded really good to me, cause I could use a little money, take his lovely daughter to the show. See it, feel it, a pleasure to me more. Better exercise self-control. If you like it, strike it, watch him explode. Show a picture for the road. Lord have mercy, what's going on around here? Just when you think that the coast is all clear, get an urgent message from the top. Breaking laws ain't never gonna stop. Who in this world's gonna steer? If you see it, feel it, a pleasure to behold. Better exercise self-control. If you like it, strike it, watch him explode. Show a penchant for the money.
All right.
It's also got to have a good ending.
Just ends. That'll work too, right? This is Wayne Harper. He's got the Kentucky Sage Band with him, entertaining us here on Live Lunch, playing a bunch of songs from their record Down Row. Is Sail On still next?
Still next, man.
Is this about a boat?
It is about a boat. Scott's a sailor. He's a sailboat guy, and it's fun hearing his stories about boating. He's told me some stories about sailing, and it's such a wonderful thing, sailing. It's also about transitions, moving through things and that sort of stuff.
All right.
Walking in the dark, holding out your hand, but there was no one on the other side of where you stand. Trouble you wonder while hoping for the door to shed light on this path that you were on. Sail on to your cloud. Sail on, nothing will stop you now. Sail on, sail on. You're keeping your dark secrets in a worn-out mason jar. Devil is either know where they are. So you lift off the lid to confirm their presence there, in between the splinter and the flare. Sail on, sail on to your cloud. Sail on, nothing will stop you now. Sail on, sail on. What will you achieve with your status quo? Hindered by where it is that you have to go. So you tumble and stumble and look the other way. Fear threads through your sleep like a needle in the hay. Sail on to your cloud. Sail on, nothing will stop you now. Sail on, sail on. She cries in the morning and blames at night, and wonders why all the wrong she does ain't right, and how long this will last remains to be seen. What's most important is what happens in between. Sail on to your cloud. Sail on, nothing will stop you now. Sail on, sail on, sail on, sail on. Sail on. sail on.
This is Derek Jones on the guitar.
Wow. Wayne Harper and the Kentucky Sage Band here on Live Lunch. It's really nice to have somebody that can just shift from instrument to instrument to instrument like that in your band, isn't it, Wayne?
It really is, and not only that, the quality of his play too.
Yeah, and do it well.
It's he takes that expertise from instrument to instrument. Like I have not known anyone that meets that, and you know what? He's a very humble guy too.
To be around these guys a lot more. My ego gets a lot bigger when I'm around these guys, but that I really enjoy it. I really do, and it gives me a chance to obviously to do something that I don't do very much. Really enjoy it.
You want to do one more before the break?
Sure, we sure will. We're going to do a song called "Falling Hard." If I got the right thing. Falling hard. I'm sure nobody's fallen hard around here. I've fallen hard a few times, as a matter of fact. Especially when Mike was playing basketball with us over there in Car Health.
He throws elbows.
We ready, buddy?
Falling hard in this moment, swept away by a torrent. Find it hard just to make it true. In a world where people suffer, some may never recover. Makes you wonder what in the world they will do. This lifeline, so mysterious. There's a fine line in delirious, standing apart. Get the blues, you go crazy. See me and think I'm lazy. Hey, I'm just in the shade trying to cop some cool. I'm not young, but I'm able to put my cards on the table. And only time will tell if it's win or lose. This lifeline, so mysterious. There's a fine line into delirious, standing apart. You. started out as nothing. Then it transformed into something. All it took was a little view. This lifeline, so mysterious. There's a fine line into delirious, standing apart. You.
That was Derek Jones on the saxophone, y'all.
Wayne Harper and the Kentucky Sage Band on Live Lunch. We have one more little set for you coming up right after this.
3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
Do you want to be an astronaut? I'm Ira Flato. This week on Science Friday, NASA is opening up job applications looking to hire a bunch of new astronauts. What does it take to qualify? We'll talk about if you have the right stuff on the next Science Friday from WNYC Studios. Listen to Science Friday from 1 to 3 on Murray State's WKMS, celebrating 50 years on the air.
We are Murray State's 91.3 WKMS. We're radio supported by our listeners. You can join in with your first gift today or your 100th gift today at WKMS.org. Support for Live Lunch comes from Just Hamburgers, now with 2 locations in Paducah. Serving fresh-made burgers, sides, and more, Just Hamburgers also features a different burger weekly. This week it's the Big Popper, a double burger with cream cheese, raspberry jam, bacon, and jalapenos. On Facebook at Just Hamburgers. You're listening to Live Lunch on WKMS. I'm Tracy Ross. Wayne Harper has brought his Kentucky Sage Band with us. Wayne is joined by Scott Thiele, Danny Shepard, and Derek Jones. And you guys have been putting on one great show.
Thank you so much. Danny Shepard, Scott Thiele, Derek Jones, awesome group. Awesome. I'm just constantly in awe of these guys and what they can do with their instruments. It's pretty amazing.
Well, what do you want? We've got about 8 minutes to go. How do you want to fill it?
Well, we got to play another song about my lovely wife, Catherine. This song is called Bareback Barrel Racer, and it's a true story. When she was younger, she actually barrel raced without a saddle. Caused a lot of controversy. You're supposed to wear a saddle when you ride a horse, right? Especially when you're racing and all. Mm-hmm. And I guess they figured it gave her some advantage because it's less weight on the horse or something. I don't know. She just liked riding bareback. She was really good at it. If you can ride a horse bareback barrel racing, you know how to ride a horse. What can I say? You kick it off, don't you?
Sun light up, the world's spinning around, driving his car head for another town, making a living as it's ups and downs, but it won't let anything keep him down. He's a boy from the country. He's a boy from the country. He's a boy from the country. Don't mess around with him. Her daddy taught her how to ride and shoot. Bareback barrel racing, what a hoot. For her country love has no substitute. Gonna find right man, on this she's resolute. She's a girl from the country. She's a girl from the country. She's a girl from the country. Don't mess around with her. Out on the road at night, anything can happen. So many headlights, can I see the demons running through the shadows? Gotta keep them from retreat. say walking horses too. A lovely dollar and baby juju. No telling what this family's gonna do. They're a family from the country. They're a family from the country. They're a family from the country. Don't mess around with them.
Oh, man. You filled up the studio, Wayne. Got about as many people as we can hold in here.
It just shows you what acoustic instruments can do.
Well, I tell you what, you got four pretty good people wielding those instruments. So, you want to go tough or alligator bar?
Well, I got to do the alligator bar, and this is dedicated to my alma mater, LSU.
Had a good year.
Had a pretty good year this year, didn't they? But anyway, alligator bar was. I was a grad student in landscape architecture, and it was a horrendous academic engineering thing, a lot of work, but there was this place down in on Alligator Bayou called Alligator Bars, out over the water. You had to walk across the boardwalk, and you could see alligators swimming around down in there, and so I loved the place, and I had to write the song about it.
Well, thank you again, Wayne Harper and the Kentucky Sage Band. You guys have been wonderful. You made a great Friday for us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hey. And we really appreciate the opportunity, Tracy, very much. We love this radio station. We support it. We hope everybody in this part of the neck of the woods does the same thing. And that's right. That was part of my planning, my planning for my fashion today.
We appreciate it, Wayne.
Thank you.
I took school and down at LSU. The town I had to defuse. Took a river road through sunshine. Feel like I'm going back in time. Singing, hey, mama, hey. They got music any time of the day. Come on, it ain't too far. Went down the island road to the alligator bar. Come on. When you park on the side of a gravel road, cross a wooden bridge, better take it slow. Down in these swamps, some biggies swimming around. I thank the Lord for higher ground. Singing, hey, mama, hey. They got music any time of the day. Come on, people, it ain't too far. Down the island road to the alligator bar. I like the crawfish cause there ain't no limits. I like this place cause there ain't no gimmicks. Just nice people that wanna talk about the fishing boat. They just follow singing, hey mama, hey. They got music any time of the day. Come on people, it ain't too far. Down the island road to the alligator bar. Come on, Dick. play some more. Keep on playing right up until the dawn. It don't matter 'cause we're way out of town singing, hey mama, hey.
This is WKMS FM HD Murray, WKMD HD Madisonville, and WKMT Fulton with news and music at WKMS.org. We're part of the educational mission of Murray State University. Thanks so much to Wayne Harper and the Kentucky Sage Band for performing on Live Lunch today. Science Friday's coming up next. Have a great weekend.